He's stupid, man.
We're gonna do two.
Uncle Sambo,
Yeah!
what you doing?
Man, I tell you what, I'm not doing all they say I do and half of what they think I do.
What you mean? What?
Because I'm telling you what, I'm pissed off.
About?
I'm just laughing at that, still going over that, I really want to watch all the Aretha Franklin funeral.
You still there?
I want to watch it.
You didn't watch the whole thing?
Well, I listen. The damn thing was about 3 weeks old.
What you mean 3 weeks old, 3 weeks?
It took them, do you know how long that funeral was?
How long?
When they started that funeral, Al Sharpton weighed about 400 pounds. When it was over, he weighed about 120. The only way I knew it was him because his head was still this big. But if his head had not been that big, I wouldn't have knew it would have been him.
He didn't even know how to spell respect.
What about the perm?
And you know, the perm, I mean, he's the only person still wearing a perm.
Yeah.
But he keeps the cleaners in business. Because you know all that Jerry curl juice is still on his pillow.
I'm still on the pillow.
Still on the pillow.
Damn.
And I thought it was disrespectful of him and Jesse Jackson to laugh at Sister Tyson when she came in there with that big ass hat on.
Sicily.
Yeah. I thought it was a nice hat. It was a little clothes baskets.
But how old is Sicily though?
Well, she's 91. God bless her. So her caretakers need their ass kicked because she didn't know what she put on her head.
Damn, Sambo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. She had no idea. And I tell you something else, caretakers. Now, Stevie Wonder got some good caretakers.
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, he got some good caretakers.
What's the difference?
Because the last time I seen him perform, his hairline stopped about right here, and he still had plaits on his head. But this time, they put a great big old sock on his head and brought the hairline up to here. So he got some good caretakers because they didn't let him go back out like that. He had to wonder, like, damn, like. Why is my hair? I can't see, but why does it start here? And they was letting that man go out there. You know, I think somebody was pissed off at him. And say, look, sign, seal, and sign that damn letter of some money, or not, I'm going to have you go out in public. And you see how, one thing about it, he may not can see, but he can eat, because he's getting bigger and bigger.
Stevie gained some weight.
Look like Luther.
Luther ain't big no more.
No, when he died, he was small.
Luther dead?
Yeah.
You didn't know Luther?
You didn't know?
Y'all forgot. Keep it moving.
Yeah, Luther. Yeah, he died.
Mm-hmm. Was he big or small?
I don't know. He went up and down so much. I don't know what. I don't want to say nothing. But they did tell me that. Now they was trying to say that he was gay. I don't know if that was true or not.
It doesn't matter.
No, it don't matter because he was a singing guy, and you know what, and I don't know what he died from.
But what you think?
Gay stands for you got AIDS yet.
Excuse me?
Gay stands for got AIDS yet.
You got AIDS?
I quit.
You quit what?
They go ban us from Facebook.
I just told you.
What does gay stand for?
Got AIDS yet.
I can't.
That's what it means.
I can't do it.
You can't do what?
I quit, Samuel. This is my last day on the job.
Why?
Because
we're just getting started.
I can't record you saying crazy. That's shutting out a whole sector of society, sir.
I didn't say it was true. That's just what it means. I didn't make up the damn word.
What the hell? I don't. Okay. Well, yeah. So. How Trump doing?
Well, I tell you what, he's doing pretty good.
He is.
All the chaos they say it is in the White House and everything like that, bunch of bullshit. Although there always is chaos in the White House. There's always been. Under every administration. All the other administrations kept a better job of holding it in.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right.
You might have a point. See,
right.
That's why I like coming visiting you.
Right.
Because you always give a different perspective.
Do you really think that President Nixon was the only one that did what he did?
Oh no.
He was the only one to get caught.
He got caught.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, Donald Trump, it's all kind of chaos. Do you know what happened if you get that many super egos in it? Because you know, every president, every man suffer from PMS.
Every man
Suffer from PMS.
But I thought that's women suffer from PMS.
No, they're standing for something syndrome, menstrual, something like that.
So what does PMS stand for men?
Power, money, sex.
Power,
Money and sex. Driving fucking crazy.
You might be right. That's real.
And that's what happens. Yeah, and that's what happens.
We all be PMS.
Right, and that's what happens. When you have too much of either one of them, it make you go crazy. Now, if you have too much money, you're going to want a whole lot of sex. If you had too much power, you want a whole lot of money and sex. Because money don't necessarily mean you got power. Don't mean you got money.
And money don't mean you got power.
Right. Because you take that boy. What's that wetback's name?
That who? Hold on, wait a minute, y'all.
What was that the wetback that killed down in South America? The one that had all that money.
I don't know what a wetback is.
Carlo.
What is a wetback?
A person that you know what a wetback is.
I don't know what the hell that is. Oh shit!
I can't keep dealing with. I'm gonna quit. If you're gonna act like you don't know what a wetback is, a Mexican, anybody that got to cross over the Rio Grande to get there.
God damn it! We're gonna end this.
No, we're not.
You can't keep doing that, bro.
Keep doing what?
You're being disrespectful to other cultures.
That's disrespectful.
How would you like if I called you the N-word? Would you just call him a wetback? That's like calling someone the N-word.
What's the N-word?
What's the N-word?
Nothing.
Never?
What is it?
You don't know what
Listen, I don't want to play Jeopardy. You making me think I'm in church.
Okay, cool. Well, you don't know what the N-word is? I don't know what the N-word is.
Well, what's the guy's name? Carlos?
Carlos don't start with an N. It's a C.
No,
nobody knows what the N-word is, so let's move on. Just keep...
Okay.
No.
You say the man, the guy down there in one of them South American countries, Carlos somebody, he had a lot of money. Escobar?
Listen, Uncle Sambo, can we do one thing?
What's that?
As we do this lives and we go live, I know you have your... I want you to vocalize your opinions, but can we not be... can we call people by their names?
Okay.
We don't have to distinguish.
Well, can I call them something? I don't want to call them Mexican. That sounds offensive.
Just they're humans. Just talk. Just speak. If you speak in a certain.
Okay, you remember that human being?
Who? Yeah, I remember that human being. If you give me a little bit more about that human being.
He was from. I don't want to call them Mexicans because that sounds offensive.
He could be from Mexico.
But that's offensive.
But if you was born in Mexico, you don't necessarily have to be a Mexican. And if you're born in America, you don't necessarily have to be an American.
You know who the best looking women in Mexico are?
Who?
The tourists.
The tourists?
Yes.
I don't believe that, sir.
Okay, we'll go down there.
I'm not going to indulge. Well, I don't know. Sam.
They all are cute until they have a baby.
I can't do this. I'm going to quit.
All right, I'll be nice.
This shit is retarded, man. We can't. We're trying to get.
Well, you said I was retarded. That's what you said the other day.
If you're gonna do the same thing that's happening all over America and divide people, we're supposed to be. I'm
not dividing nobody.
We're Republicrats.
I know that.
So what's the problem, man?
So I can have the choice. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. The guy named Carlos Escobar. Where was he from?
Escobar. Probably is some Hispanic.
Well, he had all that money.
Okay, yeah. He had a lot of money.
But he didn't have any power. Because he had young, white, black DE agents from the United States chasing him through the damn woods.
True. Okay.
And then you got somebody like the Pope, who may not necessarily have a lot of money, but nobody's going to chase him nowhere. So money and power is not the same thing.
Money and power is definitely different.
They're very different.
They're different. So if you had to choose between having money and the power, what would you choose?
I'll choose money.
You want the money.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily hooked on power.
Okay.
Power means you're somewhat egotistical and you're grandiose, and you need to just you're so self-inflating. You need to talk about yourself all the time. You need to make yourself the head.
Power.
Obama.
No, Trump.
Trump.
No, Obama.
That's more Trump.
Trump.
You got an Obama pocketbook. You don't have a Trump pocketbook.
I wouldn't have a Trump pocketbook.
Well, he probably wouldn't want you carrying it.
Well, that's all right.
Just now. Let's get back to this. I guess we can call it homegoing service.
For who? Aretha. Aretha is in heaven. She went to the. Did you see the funeral at all? They say Aretha went to the exchange counter, and she exchanged her something for a crown. Mm-hmm. She's in heaven now. So when you go to heaven, because they all been to heaven before, so everybody that was at the funeral giving her eulogy was telling us about Aretha going to the exchange counter, exchanging in her physical body for a crown. So Aretha's already been to the exchange counter.
I'm talking about the people who ain't but went there.
Who didn't go there?
That old reverend that got up and eulogized her, Jasper. Yeah, Jasper Wynn. Got the church over here on Miller Grove, right down the street here.
Yeah.
He the one that eulogized her. Her family want to sue him. They're so mad. They're pissed off. Do you know he got? Now I don't know. I don't want to talk about a man of the cloth, because I admire all preachers.
Man,
I admire them. Anybody can stand up before a crowd and tell people the word of God.
the word of God.
The word of God.
Is it all that word is God?
And do it with a straight face.
Oh, there you go. Let's talk.
And getting all those people's money.
Let's talk, Uncle Sambo.
I admire them.
Let's talk.
Admire him.
Let's talk, Uncle Sambo.
Now, you act like you don't like what I'm saying.
I don't care.
Yeah, well, you just, because this is the forum right now.
Oh.
So he gets there and eulogizes her and says, a woman cannot raise a man. And Aretha Franklin raised 4 boys into well-decent men. Now, that just shows you how fucking uninformed he is. Where did they get this backwooted guy from? He never said one thing about the woman in that casket that brought everybody there.
It's very true.
He went there with his own political agenda.
Yes.
So what he get is the wet boot. That means the wet boot. You know them old fishing boots that people used to wear, the rubber
The
ones?
rubber boots.
Come way high.
Right below the knee.
Take him outside.
Yeah.
Behind the house somewhere and kick him in his ass about 30, 40 times.
But you know what I had a bigger problem with, Uncle Sambo?
When he said black lives don't matter, did you imagine that?
Oh.
That's what he said. He said black lives don't matter. Black lives should not matter. Black lives ought not to matter. Black lives will not matter until we start respecting ourselves. That's what he said. Now, I have no problem with anything he said, but that wasn't the right forum.
That was not it.
That was not the right forum. Because you agree with me, Daryl, there's a time and place for everything.
There's a time and place for everything.
Now, Tabernacle has no business getting on his damn knees.
Well, I don't want to go there.
No, why? Well, why not?
No, but who wasn't at the funeral?
Oh, you know who wasn't at the funeral.
Who was not at the funeral? That's the shit I got a problem with. Why
now,
he wasn't there?
Now, who did I tell you was the same person? I said 2 people are the same people. And everybody called me a fool.
Who did?
I said Oprah Winfrey is who?
You said she's Michelle Obama.
Neither one of them was at the funeral.
They were not in the same room.
Were not the same. Now, why is that?
We gotta. You might be right a little bit.
Now why?
But
now, Obama. Every black person in the world. Obama. Obama, your mama. Let me tell you something. He wasn't there.
Somebody said he wasn't invited.
I'm sure he was invited because Aretha Franklin got him to speak at the Democratic National Convention. I studied that. He loved her. He went. He put on a portrayal that he loved her, but the last time she performed at the White House, he started crying. You know why?
Why?
Are you saying he was fake?
Very.
Who?
Obama.
He fake?
As hell.
Damn.
Like fake news.
No, he's fake. He's fake. And fake news is slanted news.
Oh, okay.
Slanted. The only real news network out there is Fox.
You said okay. I'm quit. If you
One thing about it, bud makes you wiser. Both kind of buds. The kind you drink and the kind you smoke. Bud make you wiser.
both buds make you wiser.
Right.
That's a good one.
Right, I know.
But both buds.
Make you wiser.
Both buds make you wiser.
And see, when you quote Bible scriptures, it has strong meaning. It can make you do different things.
Uh-huh.
And I believe in the Bible, 100%.
Okay.
You know I do.
Okay.
And all the person have to do, if you say something that, because some people say, oh, he's not right, he don't believe in God. I believe in God, but not that I don't believe in God, I know there's a God. I don't believe in a lot of the religious antics that people go through.
That's true.
That's what I don't believe in. I don't believe that the threat of hell or the promise of heaven should be given out on a carrot stick to make you give people money for them to live a more lavish life.
Very true.
And that other guy that smiled all the time, I don't particularly care for him either.
Who?
That one guy that all you do, he just smile. He can't even hold it to himself. What's that white guy's name that smiled all the time? Down there in Texas, he wouldn't let the people in the
Oh, Joe Osteen.
Yeah, he can't keep it to himself.
He got. Judy with us. Hey, Judy, stay with us. Judy said Joel Osteen before I did.
And I tell you, he just smiled.
And D Priest said both buds make you wiser.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. I really like. You know what I want to do? And I tell you something else. I'm really troubled about a couple other things. About this. This op-ed was in the New York Times.
Op-ed.
I'm really pissed off about that.
Why?
Because I think if somebody have a problem with the president and if because how do you say that? That's like a person coming out saying the movie theater's on fire. There's a fire, but don't worry about it. The fire company don't need to come. We got a couple guys in here that's hired as ushers. And we upstairs, and we're going to put it out.
That's not the same thing, Uncle
Yes,
Tom.
it is.
No, it ain't.
It is.
It's actually, hey, the building's on fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call the fire department, but I don't need everybody to know that I'm a hero.
Stop. You are lying to the people and to me.
It's the truth.
That's not what they did. They said all of this is going on in the White House. Total disarray. The president is chaotic. The president is psychotic. All of this is going on, and then they say, but we're not going to invoke the 25th Amendment. We're not going to come forth and say anything about it. Don't worry about it, because there's a group of people in there that think like me, and we're going to take care of it. That's saying the theater's on fire. We're not trained professionals. None of those people in the White House were elected to run the White House. They're just there as aides.
I get you.
So they should come out and be a man or woman, whoever it is. I think it's Ben Carson.
But I think this right here, Uncle Sambo, if they come out, but if I got 3 children at home and I'm trying to feed them, and you know, I need to put food on the table and I got a great job, but I see that America is going in flames, and I sound the alarm, but I don't want to risk you losing my job and I can't feed my family anymore, so I just need to tell somebody.
Bullshit.
That's what it is.
Bullshit. CNN.
That's what it is.
CNN will hire them.
CNN.
Yeah, they'll hire them.
No.
Listen, if a person came out, committed to what?
They're committed to the cause. They love Donald Trump.
Well,
they voted for him.
If they love him, they wouldn't be in there doing that.
They voted for him and he let them down.
How you know it's not Ben Carson?
Why would it be? He don't care about the people. He care about his pockets.
Well, listen. You make more money stepping outside of that and writing a book and coming forward Then you doing there.
But how is it helping the people? This person that is...
Well, how is it helping the people now? Everybody's in a panic now. Everybody's in the uproar.
But they're not they're not doing it for financial gain. They love the people. I need more politicians that love the people and not the money.
He's not a politician.
Who?
The person.
Who?
How do you know?
You don't know who he is.
I do.
Or she.
I know.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
Bud makes you wiser. I'm wise. I know.
Both buds make you wiser.
Right. I know who it is.
All right.
And you know why I won't tell you?
I'm really about to quit.
Well,
I don't think we agree.
You know why you're going to quit? Because you can't handle the truth.
Oh, shit.
You can't handle the truth.
We're going to let the people vote.
You can't handle the truth.
We're going to let the people vote about this. How can you say that somebody releases and gives us intel from the inside and you don't appreciate the fact?
No, I don't. You come forward.
They've got a family.
I don't give a damn about their family.
I know.
And
neither does he.
And let me tell you something. If they cared so much about their family, they would have never went and written the op-ed in the beginning.
What?
Right.
I'm a employee of the state. I've been here prior to Donald Trump. And I believed in him.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Man, it's somebody in his inner circle.
So why are they turning?
Because there probably was a Democrat from the beginning.
Man, I quit.
Yeah, you always want to quit when things not going your way.
All right. We're gonna finish this.
We're going to go to the next subject. What's the next subject?
What do you want to talk about?
Ask the people.
People? What do y'all want to know? Ask Sambo. We don't ask Sambo now. He turned. What? Anybody ask a question? Y'all got a question?
Piss me.
What is it? Oh, he talking about. Okay, what you got? What? Oh, we was talking about Kaepernick. So you want to talk about Kaepernick? What you gonna say about Kaepernick?
I think
there's a time and place for everything.
For everything.
Like, what do you mean?
It's a time and place for everything. I think he has a right to protest.
Okay.
But he's getting millions of dollars.
From who?
From the NFL.
Okay.
And what he should have did, he got enough money to go and get his own venue and go out there and host an event and protest all you want.
Okay. That's true.
Right. I think he should do that.
Okay.
I think that his reasonings for protesting is justified, but how he did it is not right.
What? How did he do it?
I think he did it on somebody else's... Look, let me tell you this. You have your own company.
Got you.
You got your own company. And you got your driver out there working for you, and just before he ready to go into a waste station, he get out and he says, I'm not going in there because this is not necessary. Who's that going to fall on and make it look bad?
Me.
Okay, now. And he told you, well, I was just protesting because I didn't like the way butterflies fart.
Okay.
And you gonna say, wait a minute, what the fuck that got to do with them my trucks getting there on time? So he said, no, I want to protest this. As a matter of fact, I don't like the way butterfly farts, I don't like the way caterpillars fart, and I don't like the way earthworms fart.
Okay.
Now, what are you going to say? Okay, well, you have that right.
He does.
He has that right, don't he?
Yes, he does.
But you paying him a couple $1,000s a week. Wouldn't it be better if he just say, you know what, on my day off, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and take a knee because I don't like the way butterfly farts. Now, which one would be more appropriate for you?
Well, I think that it all depends on the perspective of the person.
I asked you a question. Would you be offended if he stopped you from making money?
I would be offended.
Okay, do you think the owner should be offended? Do you think that it's all right if some viewers find it offensive?
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah.
If you think it's all right, and then if you got thousands of calls saying, hey, they don't like the way this guy's driving your truck, and they're calling you up, hey, this guy's... What are you going to do? Say fuck you all and let them keep driving? Or are you going to say you're going to demand, you're going to give in to public pressure and say, hey, man, I got to let you go? Which one are you going to do?
Well, it depends on
Money.
It depends on where. It
Money.
depends on the circumstances.
Right, and that's
So what you're absolutely right. I agree with you 1,000%.
Okay.
But what is happening is that this protest is showing exactly how the owners really feel. Because even if he was right or wrong, I'm going to choose money over the protest or the agenda of the protest.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. But if you're a logical person and you say that this protest actually makes sense and it actually can enlighten me to something different and maybe I need to move differently, I might actually be willing to listen. But if you're not willing to listen, all because you're after a profit, that shows that you don't even care about people at all. All you care about is the dollar bill. And that's the problem with him saying, I'm willing to sacrifice everything.
Want to see me down, want to see me fall, want to see me dead and fucked up. Pray to God I'm dead and locked up. I swear they don't know the half about me. That's what I got to say to that.
Okay. Okay.
That's what now look here.
So do you think Nike? So is Nike on our is Nike supporting Kaepernick or is Nike supporting their own agenda?
I think they're supporting their own agenda. Look who their base is.
Who is their base? Who is their base?
You want to say you people.
Us people? Who's their base?
Colors.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So they are caving in to. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
But Ford also came aboard.
Well,
So who's their base? Ford is supporting the kneeling and the protesting. So who's Ford's base? I've seen them burning a lot of Nike's apparel. Let's see how many Ford trucks get burned.
This could have been misprint.
Yeah.
Could have been all misprint stuff.
Yeah. So Ford is aboard. So let's say that. Can you say it with me, Uncle Sambo? Ford is aboard. Ford is aboard.
President Ford was aboard.
President Ford.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about him. We're talking about the Ford Motor Company.
Well, and they want it, that's them. I don't have no problem with it. At the end of the day, if they made a decision that they should support the players, I don't have no problem with it.
Okay.
Let's move on to something else. Where's we? A very sad day for us a couple days ago.
What's that?
Very, very sad day, and I think we should take a moment of silence to bring highlight to the drug epidemic going on in the country.
Oh yeah.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller died.
And
We'll talk about SCOTUS. SCOTUS. We're going to talk about SCOTUS, Uncle Sambo.
I can't. I'm still thinking about Mac Miller. I can't do this, man. Go ahead.
Yeah?
Cut that thing off.
All right. We'll catch y'all next time. Give us a minute. Uncle Sambo's sad.